Hi guys, I am Theta with an 8, and today I have something unexpected to share with you. Without me knowing about it, it seems 24 or so of you decided to contribute to what I guess is a giant care package. Someone gathered them up and sent them to me in one box, and this is it. By the time I find out about it, most of the work had already been done, so I begrudgingly agreed to give a location the box could be sent, an organization that a friend works for. My friend was worried that it took too much damage in the mail to be resent to me, so from there, he got it to someone else in the same city. And that person gave it to someone from my city who happened to travel there, and then I finally got it from that person. Thus, all of the items here had to pass through 4 people's hands besides the shipping company before reaching mine. Making things needlessly complicated is apparently a hobby of mine. Considering the effort, I thought the least I could do was make a video of opening this up, and it turns out the box was packaged with just such an eventuality in mind. There were apparently some ground rules about what could go in here, but otherwise, I have no idea what this contains. Before I start though, I want to specially recognize the person who coordinated all of this, a longtime subscriber and frequent commenter. He physically received the items from the contributors and packaged them together and then paid to have this whole affair sent my way. I'm not convinced I warrant this much effort, but the effort itself should be recognized. It is such a grand gesture, it's humbling. But this isn't even the main thing I want to thank for doing. His more important contribution was that he basically talked me down. I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this, but we exchanged a series of private messages once this box's existence came to light, because I really didn't know how to react. I have trouble accepting help. I don't know how to react when things are given to me or when I'm praised. When people leave comments about an episode we've talked about or have alternate interpretations or whatever, I can launch right into replying with some rambling wall of text, probably way more than they actually want. But when people simply compliment me or the video, I kind of freeze and I blush. I spend more time agonizing over how to respond to a line or two thanking or praising me than any questions of interpretation or storytelling. I've never monetized this channel or started a Patreon or anything like that because I don't think this channel deserves it. It's still wildly incomplete. I know I'm not giving you the content that I should, and I'm still experimenting, and it's all really rough. Like, how could I ask for anything from anyone when I've given so little? So you can imagine how I reacted to finding out a bunch of people were trying to send me small gifts. Luckily, this set me straight. It's not up to me to tell other people how they can express their appreciation. I am not the arbiter of someone else's gesture. And honestly, it's hypocritical of me because I like to thank others and praise others and give things to others. I think I've said this before, but in order for generosity to exist in this world, 2 things are required: people who are generous and people willing to accept generosity. But I struggle with that second part, and I know it's a personality flaw. So the main thing I have to thank for is convincing me that this was okay, that I accept this and be glad about it. And I am. Even if I blush or stammer or am otherwise an idiot during the rest of this video, I appreciate this. I'm really touched. Even if I suck at knowing how to react, I appreciate it. I'm not worthy of such a gesture yet, but I am going to keep trying to be. So, that is enough preamble. Let's find out what's in the box. Hopefully this isn't going to be like the end of 7. Okay, so there's something taped in the very top here. Stop and read this first. So you're gonna get to find out what this says the same time I do. Nearly unread. A total of 23 of your fans contributed either one of these items or a donation to someone else so they could purchase these items. We kept our screen names and our real names out of this box on purpose. Only was known because we needed a point man, but we ask you, do not mention his screen name on air. This is a box from your fans, not certain fans. Your show is your show. We as fans want you to change nothing. The contents of this box are not a bribe to do as we ask, nor do we ask that you do anything special with anything in this box. The contents now belong to you. Use them in your show or do not, but it would be nice to see at least a couple of these t-shirts on screen. So I guess there's a t-shirt in here. And the banner, well, 3 of us went in on that, so at least use it in your workspace at home if you do not use it on screen. We only ask one thing. Take 5 minutes from one of your show and open this box for the first time on camera. We all have been talking about what your reactions would be to some of these items. We just want to see your face. We promise it is all G-rated and okay to be seen on screen. Now the pep talk. You make a show of your own accord with no payment other than our thanks and the interaction we all give. Your show is watched from California to Virginia and from Michigan to Texas. Take a few moments and let that sink in. Your show is like nothing any of us have ever seen. So we conspire to send this box. To many of us, you are like a dungeon master, guild leader, and travel guide all in one. Never change, your fans. All right, so I think I'm composed now. You can kind of see in here, it's all nice and wrapped and layered. So I'm gonna open this top down. I think that's the intent here. It is like my one good feature. I don't mind taking pride in this. I'm gonna find a way to display this as I go along. Hold that thought. Don't judge me for my mismatched clothes hangers. I can feel your judgment. One of us found this in a used bookstore in Maine. It is abridged, sorry about that part, but it is for Nearly Unread. It's reprinted in 1963. Just something about reading an old book, feeling the book in your hands. The old paper, you know? Like the Attack on Titan stationery here. The Golden Bow. My copy's actually in storage right now, so thank you. How do I display this? All right, now we have a display table. Made in Abyss, original soundtrack. I think Made in Abyss is always going to kind of have a special place in my heart since it kind of started this whole channel. Thank you. Writing pens. I actually go through a crazy amount of pens and papers and pads. It's I might have a problem. Thank you. Dry erase markers, which I also go through a lot of. I think I'm on my 5th purple marker, so thank you. All right, another shirt. Senpai notices you. There seems to be a trend here. Oh, Mega Man. Yeah, I'm old enough to remember the original Mega Man games, so thanks. All right, getting to the bubble wrap stuff now. All right, so I got headphones. Am I being gently encouraged to live stream here? Thank you. More office supplies. Colorful. You can tell I like different colors. Thank you. Yeah. No one wants me to stop doing the show because I run out of ways to write about it, I can tell. Thank you. All right. More shirts. Save the chubby unicorns. I've never seen that. That's awesome. Thank you. Ooh, little Strelitzia pixel art shirt. Look about that. Look at that. Thank you. You read my shirt. That's enough social interaction for one day. Yes, this is definitely like the first day of writing. I don't see anybody. Thank you. I've run out of coat hangers. Hang on. I literally don't think any of these match. All right. Nice. How appropriately symbolic. This is that, like, stretchy workout material shirt, too. That's really cool. Thank you. Wireless keyboard. Wireless keyboard and a mouse? I can't say that word. It's a cool looking mouse. You know, I should have had you guys set me up with an office before I started all this, you know? Thank you. I'm gonna run out of space. Oh, I missed more expo markers. Oh, look at that. It's got little, how much ink is left in it. I've literally never seen that. Well, thank you. All right, more Bubble Wraps stuff. So it's a little remote control helicopter. But it can sense your hand, apparently. It can hover right in your hand. That's wild. Oh man, I'm gonna try that out. Well, later. My luck is I would somehow knock the camera over and that would be the end of the show for a while, so later. The Hero of 1,000 Faces. I do not actually own this. Read it in college, and I like that mentioning different books was enough to have people send them to me. I appreciate that. I really should have mentioned how much I like Lamborghinis, though. Next time. Otaku. You know what I like about the word otaku? If you know what it means, you probably are one. Yes, I had to make another run for clothes hangers. Alright, I cheated and looked ahead and saw how many shirts there were left so I could get the right number of clothes hangers. My opinion offended you? You should hear it, I keep to myself. How did you know? Alright, almost to the end. Poster? Something? Ooh. My Hero Academia. So I'm actually not a Shonen Fighter fan normally, but I've absolutely watched all of this because, man, you want to talk about a high level of execution. It's not normally my type of show. They know exactly what kind of show they're going for, and they nailed it, and they're still nailing it. So, thank you. All right. Open this last out of everything in this box. But there's two things left. I'm sorry, it fell off in transit. There's two things here, so let's just... I don't think there's much mystery about a shirt. Oh, there's a card. Hang on. No. Thank you. Thank you. I'm out of clothes hangers. All right, last thing. Oh my God. I have a banner. Y'all are crazy. It's vinyl. It's hardy. I'm gonna get the creases out of it. That won't be a problem. Look at that. Okay, I lied. There's one more thing. It's a note all the way at the bottom. Theta. We know this is hard for you. We know you feel a sense of why are they doing this, or even I do not deserve this. Man to man, we did this on our own of our own choice. You deserve this box of goodies. It is all we could do to show you what this is meant to it, or that this has merit, sorry. What you do means something to us, to all of us. Please just accept it. It took weeks to put this together for you. What you do matters, and we're with you. Remember to smile and say thank you. Thank you. And keep doing exactly as you've been. Your show is you. Your show is your show, and you are you. But to deny us the privilege of showing gratitude, well, you get the picture. We get that this is just a YouTube channel, but it makes us happy to be part of this with you. And kindness and respect run two ways. We respect you, we are with you. Be with us, and do not just talk to the air each week. Karma, man. What you put out in the world will come back to you. Your fans. Now, that whole speech at the end was kind of covered by this, so sorry. Thank you. I have a lot to do to have been worth this much effort, so I hope you stick around to see how I make good on that. Thank you.